Good afternoon, everybody. Excited about an opportunity to get ready for an away trip playing Maine Black Bears, another good football team that has represents the CAA. Our guys are excited about just the opportunities that have been extended and controlling your own fate, so to speak. Been really fortunate the last two games to make plays, to seize opportunities when presented to come out and win a football game. As we all know, it's tough to win games, and particularly at the end of the final moments of the game. The last two games we played, we've done some things that have been good enough to allow us to get the victory. So today is one of our practice days as we get ready, as I said, for Maine. It's their homecoming. They played good teams: Delaware, James Madison, Elon, who's improving, as we all know, and an FBS team as well. So the encouragement is that, there's some things that we've done to get better. Obviously, we got to play 4 quarters instead of the 2 that we played, but the resilience of this team, the taking advantage of opportunities that are presented during the course of a game, pivotal moments, has been very positive. So, we're looking to continue to get better, particularly going down the stretch. As you guys know, the second half of the season here is it's got some really, really good teams as well. So with that, I'll take any questions. Brian, this is a team that, and I Coach Speak, you talk about it all the time. I mean, there's no one on our team that really cares who gets the credit. The pandemic and the way you have to coach and the way we teach and the mindset is truly the next man up mentality. So when a guy has a chance to step in and fulfill a role, because as I said, Charles Grant started this game. He's a true freshman left tackle. And he played against probably arguably one of the best players in FCS, definitely CAA, that Albany defensive end, number 96. And he got the best of Charles on some occasions, but also Charles did a good job as well. So, he stepped in for Andrew Trainer, who was out, and now Andrew Trainer's back. And so Charles is, be relegated to filling in and doing the things that he can do to help this team win. That doesn't care about it. He just said, Coach, if you need me, I'm available. And for a freshman to say that, also for your upperclassmen to feel that if the best guy for right now is a guy that's going in can help us, then I'm all for him. And I'm on the sideline cheering for him at practice. I'm going to give him tips. And so it's the mentality of every team is a new team every year. And this year's team is full of a bunch of guys that are like that. Don't care who gets the credit. Let's all win. Let's all prepare, and let's go. So it's been really neat to watch that. Confidence is gained through demonstrated performance, winning close games, winning games or doing things that you're supposed to do in terms of the execution of the technique, of the fundamentals, of the concepts, of the schemes. So there's confidence, but it's guarded, because we got a lot still yet to prove. As I said, been successful the first half of the season. Now we want to make sure that we continue that with making sure that what we do is on point with the goals and aspirations of being competitive. And so, as I said, it's another away trip, up to Maine, and being better, being competitive, improving ourselves is critical. We like to, me. I'm always a relationship oriented guy, and the whole cake thing in the locker room, it was just impromptu, but at the same time, I don't mind laughing, yelling, screaming, crying. I'll headbutt you if you're on the bottom of a pile. It's just kind of hopefully adopting kind of it's okay to be energetic and passionate about what you do. And that's kind of an identity that we have right now, and hopefully it continues as we, start playing the second half of the season. It's been, the go to class, show class, treat people with dignity and respect has always been something. Every place I've been, I think it's a formula for how the young men can conduct themselves off the field, in the classroom, and particularly even on the field. So seeing it still preaching it, believing in it. What you say matters. What comes out of your mouth matters. Being a role model, mentor matters. And the little things that happen off the field, if it can parlay into the things that happen on the field through life lessons learned, then I'm 100% for it. And so far, we've reaped the benefits of it, but we know that, life is always has the ups and downs and the twists and turns, and being able to be resilient, to respond, to adapt, to overcome. Those are the other things that happen not only on the field, but off the field with these guys. And they've embraced that thus far. I don't know as if I would rank it as the most satisfying. I believe 2019 Elon 5 overtime game was probably the most satisfying because of just the back and forth. But it was important that a lot of football alum showed up. A lot of people showed up. The stakeholders were there. And it was important that even though we were down in the first half, the ability to watch the resilience of the players and how we came back the second half. What was important is after the game is to be able to acknowledge our fans, to stand in front of our football family and parents out in public, being able to play, at a stadium, outdoors, all those things, because it's been a long time coming since the pandemic and the shutdown of 2020 to finally get to a point where a big win, the people that are there, the stakeholders that are watching, that became a great moment for our team. So I don't know if I answered your question, but that's kind of how I feel about it.